Yo YouTube, welcome back to another video. And yes, a lot of you guys are asking for a Tengen replacement. What's Tengen? A Mark replacement, Conqueror and Invincible. A lot of you guys are asking for the replacement for this unit. And pretty much who it is, you saw it on the thumbnail, but it's pretty much just Tengen. Tengen is the best unit to replace for this. And he might just be slightly better. So pretty much the team is the same. The familiars are the same, but I'll just run through them. So Tengen needs his own, the Tengen Smoke Bomb. Then let's see, Newsman needs the AV familiar, you can see. A lot of visits here. Then our burb goes to Sanju, give him good crit. And then Broly needs a burb as well, this one. And then our food familiar goes to Aladdin. And who's the last unit? I am blanking. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then you give your silly fairy to Takaroda, and that's pretty much it. And the score I've got with this is 172 billion. It's higher than the last one, about like 5 billion. But a lot of it just comes down to lag and just how well you can optimize regen farming. That's a lot of where the score comes from. So pretty much good luck, and I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, enjoy the video. Have a good day. The reason I'm rushing this because I got UD soon. I need to leave in like 30 minutes. Alright, see ya. Okay, so you didn't see it, but wave 1, you just play Takarod and upgrade him. See, he's at upgrade 1. That's all that was done, so don't worry about anything you missed. Just be spamming upgrading him again. And place Sanju here. Enable the auto rise and summon a bear. Those first mobs are like pretty weak, like 7k HP, so Sanju can deal with it pretty easily. 7 to like 15k. And now you upgrade your farm again, and then now you place your Broly over here. He can demolish these mobs, don't worry. And newsman over here just to slow them and break the shields. Helps Broly do all his job. Makes it a lot easier for him. Man, you can see just Broly just destroying them. None of them even leaving his range. And the reason that placement is perfect for him, it just covers that whole circle. Or that whole like bend, I guess. Just keep focusing on your farm. Yep, just keep focusing. And you should not have any issues. Yeah, I mentioned at the end of the intro, and the reason why I am in a rush is because I need to go to uni, got some things to do. It's just so long, man. It's so tedious. Yeah, once your Takaroda is maxed, you wanna focus on your Aladdin. He's the next unit you'll be maxing. If you guys don't have Aladdin, honestly, I'll just sit this out. It's kind of annoying without Aladdin. Of course, there's a lot of cleansers you can try, but none of them are as consistent as Aladdin. I don't think I'll get around to it because, well, I wanted to do a no Aladdin strat, but I don't think I'll get around to it because you can see how laggy the gameplay is. Just going through that gameplay loop is not fun. Just a laggy shitfest, man. It's just laggy, bro. But yeah, you can max your Aladdin by wave 10, as you can see. And now you get your Tengen placed right about here. And the reason we're not making him exactly cover the corners is because he gains 10% range, and plus Aladdin gives him an extra 10% range. So that's why you place him there. Place your two Sanjus there and auto rise them. This was to enable us to region farm a bit more. And what's nice about Tengen is 50k just for full AV, you know. That's just so good, man. 50 was it 56k exactly? For cost to upgrade, very efficient unit. Yeah, look, already full AoE. And his SPA is 0.7x, you know, does really well. You can see up there's a lot of consistent regens. Here I was just checking what the ideal Broly placement would be. And that's where I decided to go with Broly. If you guys have less range than I think my burp has about 18% range. So if you have less range, placement slightly forward. You see there's a lot of regen instances up at the front. That's purely by the Sanjuus just doing their job. Because the Sanjuus are just summoning. Well, you can't see it because the summons attack instantly. But there's just two auto-enabled at the front. Yeah, you can see Tengen pretty much has like 90k DPS. Plus he's critting. And he's doing more to the scorched enemies. 20% extra, so his damage is kind of nuts. If there ever gets to a point where you can equip like, I guess like Burbs or other familiars to your Vanguard familiar units, Tengen will go through the roof, man. Imagine him with like a crazy Burb. You have some crazy range, plus like extra damage, plus crazy crit. Yeah, that would be nuts. You want to be upgrading your Broly. You know, it doesn't matter about him getting discounts because it's gonna take forever for him to get those discounts anyway. But at that upgrade, he should be hitting the little bend over there, so he's gonna be getting his discounts. So he's gonna slowly build them up. Make sure you follow my newsman placements. You got one in that little corner, one at the corner behind me on the right, yeah, you see there, and one more in the corner near the Broly. And then you just place these two Sanjarus. All three, in fact. And auto-rise them. Or you could, oh no, never mind. If you place the Aladdin a bit lower, you can leave him on closest, so he'll deal with a lot more mobs. So place him a bit lower, and if you set him to closest, and let's see if the mobs are at the bend that are now, he will target a large amount of mobs, and when they get closer to him, of course, he'll target a large amount of mobs as well. And here we're just waiting for the discounts on this part, because we should be doing enough damage to the point where we are surviving. So just need a bit of yen, and now we can max him. You can see we're already at, was it 18 FPS, 14? It's so cooked, man. And now you max this newsman. Call it the bottom right newsman. But this is just for a more consistent, slow on these ones. Because you can see these ones are going to be the issue. The main issue are these ones. And then we can go for that one, the one I'm hovering over now, and it will be covering pretty much all the lanes. And then we go for the one at the back, and that way you can cover most of the mobs. Well, that's if you have marksman on your newsman. Marksman is the most ideal trait for him because you can give the AV familiar to lower his SP as well. And you can see with the max upgrade, he's hitting pretty much the spawn. So it's pretty much perfect with the two placements that you go for first. It's the bottom right one and then the top, I guess the top one. Those two combined pretty much just cover this whole part, this whole square, and then the rectangle at the front. See, Tengen's already at 27 billion damage, you know. Most of our damage are going to be coming from him anyway. So is it, I think, oh, the map speed, that's like 9/10 of our damage is from Tengen. Or 90%, yeah. And then you go for this one as well. Make sure he's set to closest as well. And this is where shit gets bad, bro. Lag is so bad. And this is purely because of newsman. I guess the armored stacks. Armored is making us lag this much. I'm hoping a fix can drop before the tournament ends because this is pretty much unplayable and it's not fun. And yeah, here we go. 1 FPS gameplay for the next 8 to 9 minutes. You can see I set my Broly to last. And that's pretty perfect for his where he's placed. He can pretty much hit a lot of like good chunk of mobs within his initial AoE. Yeah, we're floating around like the 0 to 3 FPS range. It's absolutely lovely. And you place a newsman up front. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but place that one up front there. But yeah, we have to delete him because you need the newsman back here. You know, forget the front because the newsman at the front is dealing with that. You have to make sure you just delete that one at the front and place him here. But a lot of you guys might struggle with that because of how laggy it is, you know. Just pray you can get the upgrade off, man. It's actually so cooked. Instead of placing at this bend, what you could do is, you see the bend closest to Broly. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have an idea, like how I've been placing the newsmans. If you place him at that corner and set him to closest, it'll be a lot more effective. I mean, well, looking at it, depending on how the thing go. I did just like run it yesterday night, man. Fell asleep after that. But you want to make sure you have the RAF4 Clash activator on wave 44. Wave 44, wave 45. If you do pop it at wave 44, you turn auto off for wave 59. If you pop it at 45, you don't have to worry about anything else. Honestly, just keep the news replacements how they are. Just don't alter them. It should be fine how it is. Make sure you saw I started at wave 41. Prep over the Broly domain. Just click him and hover over the domain. As soon as it hits the number, you click it instantly. See, at wave 44, I used the domain. The reason for this is because, want to optimize the most amount of damage during his domain. At wave 50 now, we're turning auto off anyway. Yeah, you guys can already see how laggy it is, man. Just, yeah, nothing you can do. Just make sure you get your newsmans pretty early. Especially the three main ones, which is the front, I guess the bottom right, and then the top left one. Those ones you can get early down. And then the last one you can get around like wave 35. But try get them up while you have 1, 2, 3 FPS. If you get them up with 0 FPS, you're cooked. Once you have 0 FPS, you're not doing anything. I've had some runs here, I hit 0 FPS for like 4 minutes and then my Roblox just crashes itself. And it's not even a Roblox issue, man, it's just an avian issue. It's so annoying. But pretty much what the thing is just armored and the armored mutator and pretty much weather report. Those two are doing most of the flipping lag. At this point, you switch your Broly to first because leaks are going to start pouring in. And you need to deal with these mobs. Bro, you can legit see it, man. Flipping units doing backflips non-stop. Yeah, I don't know, man. How we close the anniversary and this type of issues are still around, I think the anniversary update's dropping in like 3 weeks though. It's kind of far. Because they reran a lot of events. They reoccurred in the cadence. I think they're just gonna rerun all events, which is funny, man. I think they lost about 3 weeks. And then let's see. Yeah, probably getting the update around November, which November-ish is kind of cooked. You see that shield statue? He won't be hitting your base. He takes forever. He just moves so slow that he's gonna pretty much get to the base just before the time ends. So pretty much what your main cause of concern is, it's just those mobs. Dealing with those mobs. And that's where you go from last to first. When you're Broly targeting. Yeah, I'm somehow suffering and floating above 1 FPS. A lot of you guys will just hit 0 FPS, and I know what happens when you hit 0 FPS. The game just freezes. And the game is still running in the background, but it's like you don't know what's happening and you can't make any inputs. So pretty much all you have to pray for is hitting 0 FPS after you activate the Broly domain and set him to first. Because once he's set to first and you hit the domain, you should be fine. And as long as you're on 1 FPS, you can do a lot of micromanagements. Like very slowly, you can see. You can see how long it saved me to open up the Broly targeting. And pretty much at this point, you're just trying to set him to last. Just so you can hit a lot more mobs. Because those mobs at the front are not going to reach base in time. So it should be fine. So now it's just the last minute, you're trying to maximize as much damage as possible. One more wave and Broly's at his peak damage. And now, make sure you turn the auto skip off. I'm not sure if I did it. Yeah, maybe I forgot. But yeah, if you activate domain at 44, turn auto off at wave 59. Yeah, I don't think I did. Oh, I did. That's good. That's what you want to do. Just to maximize the most damage out of the domain. And you could click yes before it hits 0. But I don't think it'll make a difference because, I mean, maybe it could make a difference with the lag. But that's pretty much it for the run. 172 billion. Like, subscribe, and yes, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.